Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, it's a compelling matchup of two division leaders between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. The Yankees look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So striding forward now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge looks up, and it's gone. So it's a solo home run here, leading off the ball game. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Here's Michael Brantley, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Brantley currently finds himself at the top of the list in all-star voting among American League left fielders, so the fans are rewarding him for the season he's enjoying to this point.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position, but you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
Now the 2-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. That misses, so the count goes full now to the second batter of the ball game. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Roll. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
So the base is empty here with one away, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Josh Reddick.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Josh Reddick, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
3-0 now. Jose Altuve is on deck. Gurriel leads off first. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Maben is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So a runner at first with 2 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. From the belt, the pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. The 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Bottom of the first coming up, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Wade Miley, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maben. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to shallow center. Marisnick is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Brett Gardner now to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Miley gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Gardner is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Just keeping him close. Gardner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. Chirinos is there, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Now to the plate, Jake Marisnick.
Leading off for the Astros, the center fielder, number 6, Jake.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 1-2. Popped him up. LeMahieu is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Max Stassi. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. The 1-0 delivery. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. To short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. At the plate, Austin Romine.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Austin Romine.
First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Curveball got him swinging for the 1st out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
At the plate, Didi Gregorius. Now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Gio Urshela. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1. Hey.
2-2. This pitch is popped up. Gurriel is there for it, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
Thank you, Heidi. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. From the stretch, and here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Chirinos, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is second in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Kemp on at first, nobody out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gardner is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. line towards center field. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. He's set, and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Two out with the man at first. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Houston. They lead it 1-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Three and 0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Three of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the 1-0. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Judge, base runner at first with one out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, a 3-2 count and a guy that handles the bat up at the plate. This is a great time to put that runner on first in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Chirinos has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Cameron Maben now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Maben.
Miley sets. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to left. Brentley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Josh Reddick.
First pitch on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Another 2-2 offering. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. There's Jake Marisnick. He'll get his shot next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Ready with the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. High and deep to right center. Gardner is there, and that's the third out. Astros leave one, but they lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Brett Gardner, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Marisnick is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Altuve waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So striding in, Austin Romine. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Next up for the Stros, Max Stassi. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike one. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As he runs up to bunt but can't make contact. That's strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 5 homers and 14 driven in. The 0-1 delivery. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Has a look, now the pitch. Taken but called a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Chirinos, the runner at first with 2 gone. And 2, here it comes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today, and while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Fouled away. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Softly hit toward the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Settling in now, Gio Urshela. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
1-0 the count. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's ball four.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He drew a walk his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marisnick on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that gets him to chase for a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His first home run of the season, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Through 5 innings, 2-1 New York. David Hale takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 75, David Hale.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Yuli Gurriel.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Reddick stands at first with 1 out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to left. Maben is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Digging in now, Jake Marisnick. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius has it. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Astros leave one. Our score remains 2-1. Josh James
please.
enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 39.
Digging in, Cameron Maben. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the sixth.
Cameron Maben.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Into center field. Line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the sixth.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Nobody out, runner on first. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the
back.
best ones
Second
have that
baseman.
late action that just
DJ.
darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw is right there on a perfect throw by Chirinos.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Yanks held in check. They lead it 2-1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Green typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Encarnacion backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Striding in once again, Max Stassi. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tony.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Tony Kemp. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Stassi leads off first with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Drilled to the right side, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch. Oh, to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
1 and 2.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Brantley. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They still trail it here 2-1. Ryan Presley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 55, Ryan Presley.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Romine. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Austin Romine.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and he'll swing and send a chopper to 3rd. Bregman gloves it, and he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. the 0-1. Strike two. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Aaron Judge, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 ball.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Gregorius is off at first with 2 away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Yankees as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Ready now, Yuli Gurriel. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
First delivery to him on the way. On the ground to the left side. Gregorius is there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Astros. Right,
so here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Josh Reddick. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Jose Altuve is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And it's 1-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Chris Davinsky is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Davinsky, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Edwin Encarnacion. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Marisnick is under it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Cameron Maybin. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still lead it 2-1. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
Marisnick.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Chapman has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. The 0-1 and no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Max Stassi, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Masahiro Tanaka earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 20th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.